I am here with my dear friend Buzz the Bee from Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. You are going to want to keep a close eye on the weather today, am I right? And let me tell you, it's time now for your local weather report, brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Let's buzz on over to the Main Street Media TV Weather Center.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
Well, good Thursday. Taylor Ply here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a look at your latest forecast. Could start the day with a few spotty showers around, and as we get into the afternoon hours, more widespread showers and storms are expected across the entirety of the area. Some of these could contain some gusty winds, locally heavy rain, a lot of lightning, although the severe weather threat with this is still on the very low end of things. Can't completely rule out an isolated severe storm, but most should stay below severe limits. As we get into your Thursday evening, more widespread showers and storms continue, with temperatures dropping down into the 60s. And on Friday, we should have another batch of widespread showers and storms. Could be starting as early as the early morning hours on your Friday, with potential line or cluster of storms moving in from the west. Here's your latest 7-day forecast. Showers and storms continue to be a risk over the next 7 days, with temperatures generally around 80 degrees.
Thank you for that update. Tune in each day on Mornings on Main Street for an up-to-date weather report brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. All of their contact information is below. Have a great day.
Good morning, Stefanie.
Good morning. Hi, kids. Hot tea.
Welcome to Mornings on Main Street. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. The next time you come out to First Horizon Park to take in a Nashville Sounds game, be sure to come hungry. Why, might you ask? Well, we are checking in with the executive chef here at First Horizon Park. Mike Feldman is going to share with us what you can enjoy while you're here. And let me tell you, you can just have dinner at the park. Don't worry about cooking at home that night. But first this morning, let's get a check of our headlines. This week, in a special meeting set by the Tennessee Ethics Commission, the commission dismissed the complaint against State Representative Aaron Mayberry regarding his holding 2 elected positions. He also serves as a Clarksville, Montgomery County School Board member. The complaint said Representative Mayberry's dual leadership positions lead to conflicts of interest. The complaint was dismissed based upon a lack of jurisdiction. Better housing codes is being raised by the Burns Town Council. One of the campaign promises that Burns Mayor Rusty Grove ran on in 2024 was to better enforce housing codes. Grove stating that many homes and structures in Burns are in despair or have been abandoned, especially on the west side of town. Residents should expect to see gradual improvements as the new codes enforcer and town attorney start focusing on bringing more properties to compliance. Go ahead and check out Miss Cheap's article this week at MainStreetMediaTN.com. She shares the fun happening at Centennial Park. You can enjoy paved trails, a beautiful little lake, 19 acres of open space on the great lawn for football, soccer, frisbee, and just free play. A perfect venue for many festivals and fairs that it hosts, including a weekly Kidsville events at the Parthenon and in the park. For a detailed list of activities on this and all other stories from communities throughout Middle Tennessee, just go to MainStreetMediaTN.com.
So Busy Bee is a very close-knit family. We fight just like every family does. We have arguments, but we always come out with a solution to the problems. We don't just fight about what we want, we fight about what customers need. We want to make sure that every customer we go to is more than satisfied. And that doesn't just start whenever we show up at their door. That starts when we show up every day at work. We want to make sure that we are serving our customers to the best of our ability.
You're seeing the signs too, right?
What signs?
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. If you know me, you know one thing, that I love food. And when you double fist at a ballpark, to me, you have the food there from the ballpark and you have a beer in the other hand. That's my favorite. And we have the executive chef for the Nashville Sounds. We have Mike Feldman with us, and he is the creator behind the goodness that you see here. You've been with the Sounds for 3 years. I have to ask, coming in, was there something that you had in mind that you really wanted to do when you took over this position?
I just wanted to make sure that everything we did was of high quality and 90% in-house, or 100% if we could get there. So I think we've made strides in that in the last 3 years of getting everything to be in-house and to be ours and our staple. You know, you're not going to go anywhere else in Nashville and find this hot dog or this pork loin sandwich. You only can get it here in season.
What is that? I mean, when we come in and we taste the food here, what do you want people to walk away saying?
I want them to come back for the food and then stay for the baseball.
Oh, I like that. Well, I am sorry to say I've only had the nachos here. That's all I've had, and I get to try this normally because I'm running in and out. Thank you, work. No, I love it. But no, I have not had a chance to try any of what I see in front of me. I see, again, other fans enjoying the hot dogs and the cheesesteak. I haven't seen this before, though.
So this is our house-made pork loin sandwich. We take whole boneless pork tenderloin. We cut it into sections, pound it flat, and then batter it or bread it in-house, and then freeze it and fry it.
So you do all the work here in-house?
Everything for this sandwich is done in-house.
That is, how long does that take?
It takes a team of 2 about 2 days to do 60 pork loins.
I'm curious to how many sandwiches you go through in a game.
I'll go about 60 sandwiches a game.
That's huge. Okay, I have to ask, do you mind if I try it?
Please do.
This is not camera friendly, you guys. That's really good. You don't need mayonnaise or anything, or onions, nothing else. You just this.
Well, we do have pickles on there.
You do?
So we have a sweet and spicy pickle on there. But typically people will put like brown mustard, yellow mustard on it.
That is delicious. Which one's your favorite?
My favorite is the bandbox dog. When I first came here in 2021 to tour the stadium, that was the first and only thing I had here.
The bandbox dog. And that's the only place you can find it here?
You can only find it at the bandbox. That is an 8-inch hot dog. On the bottom is crushed house kettle chips, and then the 8-inch dog topped on top, pimento cheese, and diced pickled onions.
What is it like for you to know that this is what you're creating? This is what, people get to enjoy. What is that like for you?
If I want to eat it, I want everybody else to eat it. So it's great to be able to share that with everybody.
Hold on. You guys, I want to get to the chips. Oh my God. What a cool combination.
I love the chips on it.
It
I love the crunch of it.
You always have the chips on the side, typically if you're somewhere and you have a hot dog and some chips. Never underneath. That is absolutely delicious.
It's a nice surprise because you can't see it.
Yes, that is exactly, you're exactly right. Tell me where your love of food comes from.
Probably my mother. My mom cooked 5-6 meals a night for a family of 5. Never gave up on it. Even when she was working, my dad was working. My dad's from the hospitality field. She always cooked for us, and it was always something different. So it was great that she could do that for us. And as kids, we're not enjoying it, but as a 40-year-old, I do enjoy it very much, especially when I go back to home and she cooks for me.
That is awesome. Where is home?
Home is Virginia.
Virginia. What's the staple there that you always have to go and grab when you first get
Country
home?
ham.
Country ham.
Country ham. Salted.
Did not expect that.
Country ham biscuit with a little bit of jelly. Yes.
Maybe that should be on the menu sometime soon.
Very good.
That sounds good. Okay, tell me about your cheesesteaks.
So cheesesteaks is a Party My Cheesesteak. It is a online ordering and pickup concept that we have established here at our grill cart at our home plate entrance. It is only at that location. So it is 100% shaved ribeye, julienne yellow onions caramelized, nacho cheese sauce, provolone, and you can also get it with chipotle mayonnaise.
Ooh, which one is your go-to?
Chipotle mayonnaise.
Chipotle mayonnaise.
Always.
I'm going to try that one. This is the most I've had on camera ever, I think.
And it should be messy. A cheesesteak should be very messy.
Yes, it should, and it is. Is there anything that I haven't asked that you would want to share with all of those coming out? Because I know you're going to come out now not just for the game, but for the food.
Come out hungry. Come out and enjoy yourself, and don't limit yourself to just tenders or burgers.
No.
Try anything. Step outside the box a little bit.
So again, your Philly cheesesteak, your hot dogs, your pork tenderloin. Tell me one more time where we can find these when we get to the ballpark.
So the cheesesteak is at the Grill Cart location, part of my cheesesteak, branded at home plate entrance.
Okay.
Bandbox is in right field, and then the pork loin sandwich is at stand 1, which is right at first base.
I mean, home run for you,
Thank you.
man. That is
Thank
great.
you very much.
Executive Chef here for the Nashville Sounds, Mike Feldman. We appreciate you sharing this with all of us. Thank you for sharing this with me.
Thank
this
you.
was
You're
great.
welcome.
Stick right here. I want to continue eating, but we'll see you after the break.
Step into the Lionel retail store at Opry Mills, Nashville, and you'll be captivated by all the magic of the 123-year history of Lionel trains. Whether you're already a train enthusiast or just getting started, Lionel will energize your love for trains. NASCAR fan? Come check out your local Lionel station to learn all there is to know about model trains and die-cast NASCAR collectibles. Visit nashville.lionel.com or call 615-455-9399.
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. If you would like some sound apparel, I tell you, you need to come right here to the Sounds Pro Shop. Find Frank Paruzynski, the manager here at the Pro Shop. First off, Frank, thanks for your time.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
So as we're coming in, 4th of July is right around the corner. Is there any particular special items you'll have on sale then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
We have our military hats, and we also have 4th of July specific hats.
Okay.
Everything in the store is red, white, and blue, so it definitely all works, obviously, but some specific items just for fun for the celebration.
Oh, that's wonderful. Every time that I'm in the shop, it is packed. There's always a line. What is your most sold item?
I'd have to say the jerseys this year.
Oh, okay.
A lot of the jerseys, we wear them all on the field that we wear in the store. So people take their pick, but then of course the chain that you have has been huge.
I had to.
That's one of the new items, so we're happy about that.
I bet you are. And then what is the volume that you guys see during the season?
Yeah, in the season, I don't know, we see probably a couple thousand every game. So I don't know what the math is there. I'm not the math whiz, but
it's a lot.
Yeah, we see a lot of people come through here.
That's
Definitely.
incredible. And I was thinking, what happens when the season's over? Does the shop shut down? You know what? It does not. So you can really get your Sounds apparel any time of the year.
Yeah, we stay open. We usually have something going on during Christmas, packages for tickets or stuff in the shop, and get your Christmas gifts or anything you want for baseball year round, yeah.
Frank, I have to ask, what's the favorite part of your job?
My favorite part is customizing the jerseys, because I lay out all the stuff and go in the back room, work with the heat press. So it's kind of my alone time here, and I get to grind on all the fun stuff for the fans.
Frank Paruzynski, thank you so very much for sharing this with all of us. I appreciate
anytime.
your time. Cool. We are done for today, but don't forget to head to the Nashville Sounds website and see their schedule for the rest of the season. Head out to a game, grab some apparel, grab some food. Let me tell you, it's delicious. We'll have that segment coming up in a few days. Grab a drink and just enjoy the Nashville Sounds here at the First Horizon Ballpark. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.